question. I don't know if I want to know the answer to this at all.
Welcome to RonRon.
I'm going to be asking my husband questions girls are too afraid to ask guys. Are you ready?
I thought we were just doing laundry.
We're going to be folding our laundry as well. As you can see, this is clean stuff, okay? It's not dirty.
We had people over and we just started piling the clean clothes.
You guys went kind of crazy on Instagram with the questions, and I'm kind of excited because I've never really talked about this stuff, or even asked. So I'm kind of curious about these questions too. So make sure to subscribe to RonRon and like this video. First question. Do guys care or really get grossed out when girls talk about periods?
I don't know if I can answer on behalf of all men because I worked in the medical field for quite a bit of time, so it doesn't disgust me. But I can see how guys would be a little uncomfortable talking about that, especially when it comes to like your time of the month. Guys do get a little awkward about it sometimes, especially when it depends on how specific and graphic you get. Yeah, if you're getting like pretty like detailed and graphic, then I feel like anyone would be a little put off by it. Not in a bad way, just be like, oh, I can't believe that's what you have to deal with. But for me, I'm like, it's human nature. I know what it is. I know what happens. For me, no. For other guys, I can see why.
This isn't a question, but do you like know how like a tampon works?
Yes.
I'm proud of you.
I did NA work at a senior citizen center.
Yeah, he told me that he's changed a lot of diapers.
Colostomy bags.
But not from babies.
No, I've changed diapers, but that's how I was good at Andrew's diapers because I had experience. I needed to get my hours in, and that was like the easiest.
Aaron, I'm sure they all loved you.
They did. They all loved me.
I appreciate the way that you approach women period things, because I feel very comfortable talking about it with you.
She tells me everything.
Okay, next question that they all want to know. This one shocked me, but here we go. Here's the question, because I've never thought about this either. Do guys notice breasts when giving hugs? I don't know if I want to know the answer to this at all, Aaron, because I know you're not feeling mine. I got a little one.
Hey,
I
like yours. Yours are perfect.
Thank you. But that's not the question.
I will say, we're not oblivious, and if there's a case where they're abnormally huge, or just like, imagine me wearing 2 coconuts here and I go in the hug. Of course you're gonna notice it. Of course it's gonna, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is a thing. Do we notice it every time? No, I'm like, oh no. But if it's like, obviously, like if I hug you and I'm like getting hit in the face, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, there's something hitting me in the face there.
That must be a really tall lady then.
Yep, she was a very tall lady. I'm sure you notice like if you hug another woman and like it's like you're engulfed in something, it's like, oh well, hey, it's not just us. But some guys, I can see some guys being different. For me, I mean, I don't usually have that issue because I'm tall too, like you said. Like it's like more the shoulder, like this kind of hug. I'm never like down here.
But now every time someone hugs you with boobs, I'm going to think about if you felt it or not.
Oh my gosh. No one ever talks about that.
I know, so that was an interesting question. When I say you guys got crazy with these questions, I mean, I know.
They're crazier than the boob question?
Maybe. Okay, next thing that everyone wants to know. Are guys always noticing other girls? And I think I know the answer to this.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, in what way?
Like, a good example, the other night I woke up at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I thought I heard something.
Where is this going?
What I'm saying is that we like to know our surroundings. We like to know who's around. I like to know like if there's a guy walks in or a woman walks in, whether we see that, if we're like, ooh, piqued interest. For me, no, because I'm married.
Okay, so you're saying that like you're not looking at them in that way, but you do notice.
I do notice when somebody walks in, and if somebody's really tall, I'm gonna notice. If they have qualities that are different or unique, like if somebody walks in with a really big elbow, I'm gonna be like, oh, they have a really big elbow, or big feet, or like it's just, for me, when I walk in, people are like, oh, he's usually tall, or he has a big head.
Or a big butt.
I feel like we have a good understanding of like, if there's a pretty attractive person.
There are good looking people in the world.
Yeah.
You're one of them.
Thank you. So are you.
Yeah, but I realize that there are better looking men than me.
I understand there are better looking people and women than me.
It goes deeper than looks. I'm not with you because you're like one of the prettiest ladies I've ever met.
Thanks.
I'm with you because you're funny looking.
Next question. Here's a good one. I want to know your honest opinion because I did this a lot with you. Do guys get turned off by girls asking about their past relationships? So like if I were to ask you about your past relationships.
No.
What about if I talked about my past relationships?
I could see guys getting turned off by that.
Okay. So that doesn't though?
No.
See, I'm the type of person who like needs to know about people's past because my relationship past really like affected who I am today, and like especially in the beginning of our relationship, I had a lot of not trauma, but pretty
trust
close to
issues.
A lot of trust issues for sure. I needed to make you aware of it for you to understand why I was a certain way. So that didn't scare you away?
No, honestly, I'm just gonna be blunt. It takes to turn off guys. It would have to be something very pretty severe because guys are dogs. Just being honest. Yeah, I'll tell you how it is.
Okay, this one we may keep in the video or not. The question is, does shaving down there matter?
It is preference, 100% preference. I know people who like it like that and some people who don't. Some people say more cushion for the pushing, and some people don't like it like that. El natural is what some other people say. That's all we're going to talk about that. Let's go to the next question.
Okay. Whew. Next question. Should I double text if you don't answer? I know my answer to this, but I need to know your opinion.
What do you mean? Like if you text me and I don't respond, you text again?
Yeah. Like would it come across as like too needy?
No, it depends on how far in the relationship you are.
So,
like, if we just started talking and like you send me 20 texts because I haven't responded in like 20 minutes, I'm like, oh.
Is that how you felt when I would do that?
No.
I double text you all the time. I don't even double text. I send multiple messages.
But that's what I mean, like the serious, like it depends on the level of relationship you're at. For me, people were complaining. I had friends complaining, like, stop being on your phone, stop texting so much. And what was funny is I'd be texting for hours of the day, but it was always just be texting her. And they'd be like, you don't text me that much. And I'd be like, get more interesting. I'm joking. No.
I mean, like, our conversations were so interesting. We had great text conversation. Because that was kind of the only way we could communicate until it was like late at night when we could FaceTime each other.
For the longest time, for years, I only saw her on the weekends. She was so dedicated to her work and her family works on her channel. So I would see like maybe Friday night sometimes, Saturday, Sunday, whole another week. Even though we were in the same state, it felt like we were a long distance.
If you want to text someone, you text someone. Like, and if they get annoyed at you,
then they don't know you that well.
They don't care about you.
When you get into a relationship, you need to know the kind of person you get into the relationship with. And if they're a texter, they're a texter. If they're needy, they're needy. If they're clingy, they're clingy. If they're jealous type, they're jealous type. Not really their fault that you didn't know them well enough to know what you're getting.
I feel like when you're younger, texting matters.
Yeah, I
mean, there's more like emphasis to it. Like, oh my gosh, they didn't respond for 20 minutes. I'm not gonna respond back for 20 minutes. I used to be that way, and then I was like, this is stupid. I'm just gonna text her.
I mean, I knew what I was getting into with Ronnie. A bit loud, a little gets upset quick, dirty.
He's all clean.
Needy.
Whoa, this is okay. Well, now we're trailing off the question.
But I'm okay with it, and I love her, and I love everything about her. Next question.
Do guys care if girls have a lot of guy friends?
Yes.
Oh.
They do.
Why?
Not all guys, but some guys do. I mean, like, if you meet a girl, and you're talking and stuff, and she's like, oh, I'm hanging out with Tom and the guys. It's like, oh, you're hanging out with all those guys multiple times. For me, I can honestly say, it doesn't bother me. I've been in relationships where they've had a bunch of guy friends, and I'm like, okay, cool. And you know what happens is I end up becoming even better friends with the guys. I actually have friends that I met through a past girlfriend that I'm still friends with the guys today and still talk to them. I don't talk to her at all. Oh, you know what else is funny?
What?
I don't know if
is this part of the question?
Yeah, so you want to tell them what it was like when I met all your exes?
Aaron was so nice to all of my exes.
We're
I
friends.
was like, what is happening? My two worlds are colliding, and I was like, get out of here. It was really awkward for me. But Aaron.
She doesn't want to meet any of my exes.
Absolutely not.
For me, I'm like it's a part of life. Yes, of course you dated other people and that helped make you the person you are today.
If I were to meet one of your exes, I'd be nice, but like in the back of my head, I'd be like,
she hates me.
You missed out.
No, you'd
Look
be like,
who
she hates
I
me.
married him, you didn't.
She thinks every girl hates her.
No! It would bother me if you had a bunch of friends that were girls.
I know, you told me that in the beginning.
Because I dated someone who was friends with like an ex and like some other girls, and then they ended up, when we broke up, they ended up dating them. So I was like, okay, what was like going on behind the scenes when I wasn't there? Anyway, I feel like this one's like, it really just depends on the person and their preference. Like some people are so confident in themselves that they don't care. People are friends with, and then some people just have boundaries, and you gotta respect them. Mm-hmm. And I think we can respect each other's boundaries really well.
We're passing some boundaries today though with these questions.
Okay, next one. What's the cutest outfit a girl can wear?
Sundress.
Aaron loves dresses.
I love sundresses.
Unfortunately for him,
she does not. I told her that when we first started dating, she'd wear them, and I was like, oh, she must like them.
Oh.
But no, she was just trying to win me over. As soon as she got me, no more anime, no more sundresses. They look nice.
This one's nice. This one's one of my favorite dresses.
I think girls in cardigans are cute.
I feel like for me though, if I were to wear like a dress with flowers, like a sundress, I feel like it makes me look super young. So that's why I like don't wear dresses like that.
Ryan likes it when guys wear gray sweats.
No, only you. Dress with other guys.
Expose!
Look.
Gray sweats. Ronnie bought me these pair, by the way.
I did not!
I like the whole like fall vibe look. I like when you have your hair up. It's super cute. Like you do a little bun up here. Oh, I can do that now. You can do the little bun there. I like when you wear your glasses. I really love your glasses. Your glasses are super, super nice.
I can already see the comments of this video. Everyone's like, wow, where can I find an Aaron? Ha! Too slow.
I like the high heels too because it makes her taller, so I don't have to like.
You like everything. That's so nice of you. Thank you. That's why I feel so confident with you. I can literally wear anything. I don't feel judged. Okay, next question. What does it feel like, and why is the reaction so big when a guy gets hit or tapped in the area?
Okay, first off, it's very immobilizing. It's very hard to describe. You know, like when we did that period simulator for a video, like those period symbols I have, you're like, that's not what it feels like. Like, I don't know if there's anything, you're just like vulnerable. It's like you hit my like Achilles heel. Like I'm just like, you hit it and I drop. It makes your stomach hurt. Sometimes you puke if it's too hard.
Oh.
I had a little crossball hit me right in the groin one time when I was filling in for a goalie, and that hurt so bad.
Did you throw up?
Oh, I spit up. I was like,
really?
You lay down. Yeah, you want to hit the fetal position quick. Somebody once said if you kicked a girl in between the legs hard enough, you can get like kind of a similar vibe, I guess. People think it's funny, and like even the little taps.
I don't think it's funny. I feel bad because like it looks like you're in pain.
I hated that. In high school, ball taps was the thing, and I hated that. I was like, why is this fun for you guys? You know what happens when you do that.
Me and Guppy are the worst. We accidentally do it to you a lot.
All the time! All the time. She throws Guppy on the bed right on me. I'm like, ugh!
No, I don't. He walks all over you.
No,
and you're laying down.
The other day, you threw him on the bed on me. You thought it was cute. And I was like, ugh!
Oh,
and I woke up. That's how she wakes me up, or that's how she gets me back.
No!
Yeah,
No.
Passive aggressive.
This is an interesting video so far.
I never thought we'd make this kind of video.
Neither did I. Okay, next question. Why aren't guys more in touch with their feelings?
Because there is years and years and decades of masculinity that's been forced down our throats saying that men can't cry, men can't feel. It is our job to be stern, courageous, and not show any sort of feeling. Honestly, I don't blame today's generation. I blame the past decades. I get where it's coming from, especially since like wars and stuff was way more common back in the day. I'm like not saying it's not happening now, but I'm just saying it was like they were like trying to make men be like, hey, you need to go enlist, you need to be strong, you need to take care of the family and all this stuff. Versus now it's like more of like an equal playing field. Like it's okay for like the woman to step up and be more of like the leader of it, and for men to be more like emotional about things.
One thing I've noticed you started doing more is saying that you say I love you to like your brothers and your dad and to all your family members when you get off the phone. And like when we first started dating, you wouldn't really do that.
Because I felt uncomfortable with it, and then I was like, and then we had some people pass away in our family, and I was like, you know what? I feel this way, and I want to express this feeling. And it took my dad quite a bit before he was able to like really like reciprocate, which is understandable. I mean, like it's not brainwashing, but you just had so many years, your entire life, people saying men don't cry. It's like, no, I cry all the time. I cry when we said bye to Andrew. I cry when you hit me in the balls all the time.
No, I don't do it all the time.
Pretty sure earlier you said that you and Guppy do it all the time.
Me and Guppy are the worst. We accidentally do it to you.
All the time!
On accident!
Yeah, it's just something I think we've made real progress and we're moving in the right direction. And I say just give us men like another couple generations and we'll get there.
Okay, we've actually got 5 more questions. Are you ready?
Yes!
Do guys get turned off by stretch marks?
No. Well, not me.
I feel like if a guy like says something negative about anything about your body, they're not the one for you. Because any guy who loves you for you, no matter what you look like, that's a true guy right there. That's a true man.
Yeah, for me, no. I've never even second guessed it.
Another question. Do guys have a checklist for girls they want to date? You kind of like just said that some guys have that.
Yes.
So is that true? What was?
Pretty sure girls have. You don't have to answer this yet. We'll save it for the other video.
But you have a checklist.
Yeah. Things are like, do you want to have kids? Do you want to get married? Do you want to be married in a church? Do you want to get married at a venue? How many kids do you want? Those specific characteristics are very hard to follow. My biggest thing, because I used to.
Oh, what? Huh?
Let me think about what I was gonna say.
What are you about to say? You only used to what? Date people who what? You only used to date tall people? I'm the shortest person you've been with? I'm not.
No.
He's been with someone shorter.
But I'm just saying for a long time.
See, I've asked about
I was like, just because I was like, realistically, I was like, I'm 6'4". I was like, if I could find somebody who was like 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", or up, that would be great. And it was way before you when I was like, you know what? You can't really control those factors. Honestly, it comes down to the personality, their values, their family relationships, and just careers and goals.
Aaron's told me many times now that our kids are going to be basketball stars and volleyball players.
Basketball team!
I just don't know, because I'm 5'2", and I have that gene. How tall is your mom?
She's 4'9", 5 foot.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, next question. Do guys get butterflies?
Yes, hard. We might not tell you about it. It's relating back to the other question about emotions. But yeah, we get heavy butterflies. For sure. When we say we're crushed on someone, that basically means we have the butterflies.
Did you have the butterflies when me guppies? Really?
Yes, I did.
I had butterflies for you too. Of course I did.
I know you did.
I was giddy. I was so like in love with you.
I was in love with you.
Okay, next one.
And if any guy says that I don't have butterflies, they are lying or they don't know what butterflies feel like.
What do butterflies feel like for you?
It's like a yearning to be more, like you want more of that person. You want to spend more time with that person. You want to get to know that person even more.
That's not what butterflies are!
Yeah, no, the feeling that you get from it, for me.
Oh, no.
Just the feeling is like, oh, I really want to meet that person. Oh, I keep thinking about that person. Oh, what do they like? Do they like me? Do they like, what's their favorite color? What's their favorite food? You just become obsessed, and it's just like this feeling of like any stress or any weight you had in your life is just, you forget about it.
No, the butterflies are your stomach.
I know, that's what I mean. Like that's.
No, they go like flap, 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 flap in your tummy, and you get all nervous.
That's like what the visual is saying. There's no actual butterflies in your stomach, Ronnie. You know that, right?
No,
There's no actual butterflies.
No, I know that.
Okay, just making sure. There's not.
Aaron.
At least I hope not. If there is, then we need to go to the doctor.
Aaron. Here's the last question that everyone wants to know. Does boob or butt size matter to most guys?
You know what? I should go get that light.
Aaron!
I'm kidding!
Okay.
But some guys, yes. I mean, I consider boobs and butt just like I would consider features like height or fitness level.
Or
hair color or hair length. It's a part of who they are. Yes, there are guys like that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That is the thing. But
well, we know what kind of guy Aaron is.
What kind of guy is Aaron?
I don't really have either, but he He's about the heart.
Yeah, personality is a big one for me. And values and goals.
I feel like that's the really amazing thing about getting older and maturing is realizing that a lot of that stuff doesn't matter to someone. Well, there you have it, everyone.
Laundry's done.
We did. We folded that.
Yes.
We should film more videos.
We should, but I don't think you guys want to watch us do our laundry.
I have to put it all away.
We'll save that for another video.
Watch us put away our laundry.
And answer questions that are awkward.
Did you feel awkward answering these?
A little uncomfortable, but just because we never really talk about stuff like this on our other channels. If you don't do that on Marrow Twins, I don't do that on my vlog channels much.
My live streams.
I don't know, but thank you guys so much for all the awesome questions.
Yeah, make sure to follow our RonRon Instagram so you can keep up with what we're doing.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And thanks so much for all of the love and support. You guys are so amazing in the comments. There's so many positive things, and so we just really appreciate it. So thanks. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and bye!